Good morning, children. Today, in this video, we will discuss the comprehension number 3 of your book Excellence in English, Class 7. By the end of the video, you will be able to understand what a comprehension is and how to solve it. Now, open your book at page number 11. There are a few steps to be followed when we solve a comprehension. They are as follows. Read the comprehension along with word meanings and try to comprehend its meaning. Read the questions of the comprehension. Read the comprehension again and try to find maximum answers while reading. Solve the back exercises. Remember, as you solve questions, keep its tense in mind and answer in the same tense. Always write answers in complete sentences. Now, let's read our comprehension. Before that, note down the meanings of the difficult words we will come across. Cherry, fruit, bloom, flowers fully open. Bough, a large branch of tree. Woodland, area of land covered with trees. Eastertide, time of Easter. Easter, Christian festival. Score, set of 20. Spring, a season. Next we will discuss a figure of speech which is alliteration. Repeated consonant sounds occurring at the beginning of words or within words. If we have repeated consonants, then it is an example of alliteration. For example, she was wide-eyed and wondering while she waited for Walter to waken. Now we will read and discuss our poem Loveliest of Trees. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now. Here, cherry is a name of fruit. Is hung with bloom along with the bough. Here, bloom means flowers fully open and bough a large branch of a tree. And stands about the woodland right. Here, woodland means area of land covered with trees. Wearing white for Eastertide. Eastertide is a time of Easter where Easter is Christian festival. In this stanza, the poet says that the cherry tree is the most beautiful of all trees in the forest. Its branches are loaded with bloom flowers and they have bent down with their load. The cherry tree is standing along a path in the forest and is covered with white snow. Now we will read stanza 2. Now, of my 80 years and 10, 20 will not come again, and take from 70 springs a score, it only leaves me 50 more. Here, score means set of 20, and here springs is used for a season. We will understand the meaning of first line now. Of my 80 years and 10. Score is 20, 80 is 60, so 80 years and 10 refers to 70 years. So the poet says that he has been granted with 70 years of age and out of them 20 years will never come back as he has already lived this period of his life. This means that he is now 20 years old. He has left with only 50 years with him to be spent, so he has 50 years to enjoy the beauty of cherry tree in the spring season. Next we will read stanza 3. And since to look at things in bloom, 50 springs are little room. About the woodlands I will go, to see the cherry hung with snow. Here, woodlands refer to the area covered with trees. In this stanza, the poet calculates his leftover life and analyzes it whether it is enough to enjoy the beauty of nature and wild trees. He then says that 50 years is not enough to enjoy the beauty of nature. He further says that he will go to the woodlands to see the cherry tree hung with snow. Next, we will read question answers given in the back. Question number 1. According to the poet, which tree is the loveliest? Question number 2. Which line in the poem tells us that the tree is covered with snow? Question 3. 1 score means 20, so 3 score and 10 make. Question number 4. How old is the poet? Question 5. Which figure of speech is used in the first verse? Question number 6. Which season of the year is mentioned in the poem? Question number 7. Where will the poet have to go to see the cherry tree covered with snow? The last question. Which word in the poem means a large branch of a tree, bushes? Now, we will read the poem again along with the cross questions. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now is hung with bloom along the bough and stands about the woodland ripe, wearing white for Eastertide. Which tree is the loveliest? The cherry tree is the loveliest. Which word in the poem means a large branch of a tree, bushes? The word bough in the second line means a large branch of a tree. Which line in the poem tells us that the tree is covered with snow? The last line of the first stanza, wearing white for Eastertide, tells us that the tree is covered with snow. Which figure of speech is used in the first verse? You can see in the last line it is written, wearing white for Eastertide, where W is repeated and it is consonant, so wearing white is an example of alliteration. Now, of my 80 years and 10, 20 will not come again, and take from 70 springs a score, it only leaves me 50 more. Here, 1 score means 20, so 3 score and 10 make 70. How old is the poet? The poet is 20 years old. Which season of the year is mentioned in the poem? Spring season is mentioned in the poem. Now we will read the last stanza. And since to look at things in bloom, 50 springs are little room. About the woodlands I will go to see the cherry hung with snow. Where will the poet have to go to see the cherry tree covered with snow? The poet will have to go to the woodlands to see the cherry tree covered with snow. I hope you all have now understood the comprehension. Now you have to solve the back exercises given in your Excellence in English Class 7. Thank you.